Hi, everyone. This is Kylene with Parents for Public Schools of Pitt County. We are continuing our 2021 Spring Tour series. And today I am very excited to be at Pactolus School. And I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Matkins. Mr. Matkins, say hello and tell us what you do there at Pactolus.
Hello, my name is Taylor Matkins. I am the principal here of the wonderful school of Pactolus.
All right, and Mr. Matkins is going to tell us a lot about his school. I do want to remind folks that we are filming during the coronavirus pandemic. You may be watching this years after the pandemic is over, but just know that the answers that you're getting today are based on a traditional school year and could be slightly different during a pandemic year. Also, as you are introduced to his staff and students and people in his school today, do know that you will see most people wearing a mask. And if you don't see a mask, then that person is alone and is following great safety precautions. They've done an excellent job with safety there at Pactolus during the pandemic. But we are going to go ahead now and learn a little bit about Pactolus. Mr. Matkins, a common question that we get from parents is about school size. So could you tell us about how many students you have there at Pactolus as a K-8 school, and maybe how many people are in each classroom as parents think about their children being there?
Absolutely. So we have seen a huge increase in our enrollment just this year. We have normally had anywhere from 525 students to 550, but this year we are sitting right there at 600. So 600 students from pre-K to 8th grade. And like I said, it's been a huge increase this year. So it's a true testament to the great things we've got going on.
That sounds exciting. I know that later in your tour, we're going to learn much more detail about Encore classes, but a lot of parents always want to know what you offer. So especially as a K-8 school where things maybe change between 5th and 6th grade, can you talk to us a bit about what Encore opportunities are offered for both the elementary level and the middle school level at Pactolus?
Yes, so we try, even though we are a K-8 school, we try to keep with the traditional mindset of elementary Encore and middle school Encore. And what I mean by that, our elementary Encore, they have the typical experience that a lot of other traditional, true elementary schools have, where they have art one day of the week, PE once or twice each week, music, and those things. We also like to incorporate computers and media as well into our Encore for elementary. As we know now more than ever, using technology is important. So we like to really get them started off in kindergarten and on up through 5th grade, using the computer, using the keyboard, and having that experience. We've seen that pay off in great dividends once they get in middle school. Like I said, with elementary, middle school, we try to keep with that same traditional middle school format as well. We want our middle schoolers to feel like they're getting the true middle school experience. So what we do for middle schoolers for their Encore, we give them 2 Encores per semester. So they end up getting four Encores throughout the school year. And we are able to expand our horizons a little bit with what we do with those Encore classes. So the typical Encore classes from middle school include orchestra, band, chorus, general music, art, PE, CTE, and we've got some pretty unique things coming up next year where we're going to be able to provide our students even more options with some other career exploration opportunities.
That is also exciting to hear. I know that it's great for those students to have so many different choices. As we think about communication, and parents always want to know how they're going to hear from their school, can you tell us a bit about how parents will hear from your whole school and also from their child's teacher?
Yes, so communication is something very, very important to all of us here at Pactolus. We have the mindset that we cannot do education alone, and we need to make sure that our partnership with our families are very strong. So from the whole school level, we make sure that we communicate with our families with a weekly phone call. That typically goes out Sunday evenings. And then we will do the typical phone calls throughout the week as well to kind of let families know if there's a spirit week coming up, if there's any activities, progress reports, things like that. we do the phone call, but along with that phone call, we also send out emails to our families that have up-to-date emails on board as well. And we try to also communicate through our app, the Pitt County Schools app. So when I send out all the communication from the school level, parents will get a phone call, they will get an email, and they will also get a notification on their Pitt County Schools app just to let them know of all those things. We also take our communication to social media as well. So we try to keep our families up to date with what's going on on Facebook. We've been able to see a lot of good responses from our families and also from our community as well when we do things from our social media platforms as well. So that's kind of how the school does things. We also try to make sure that we translate all of our communication as well. So every phone call, every email, all those different things, we just try to make sure that it's translated both in it's in English and translated in Spanish for our Spanish speaking families as well. Then our teachers, they communicate with their families almost daily, if not definitely weekly, but if not that, definitely looking at multiple different ways as well. So they do it through Class Dojo, emails, phone calls, of course, progress reports and report cards are as well. But just trying to make sure that all of our families are up to date with what's going on at all time is very important to us.
Thank you, parents. I can assure you, you're going to hear a lot from Mr. Matkins and a lot from your teachers if your child is at Pactolus. Let's talk now for just a moment about parent engagement and how parents can connect there at Pactolus.
Absolutely. So the biggest thing that we would like for our parents to, if they are questioning about engagement, is definitely reaching out to the families, our teachers first. That's the first step, is making sure that they are up to date with the most current contact information. Like I said, our teachers can communicate a lot, so they will do real short little messages. So making sure that families are up to date with that. And also just contacting the school. We have plenty of opportunities and things that we would love to have our parents to be involved and a part of as well. So just contacting us and just asking, what can I do? What can I serve on? We can definitely direct any of our parents in any way.
All right. Thank you so much. And you all heard, if you've watched any other tour with me, you know my normal spiel. Please make sure that you reach out to your teacher, your counselor, your administrator at the beginning of the year and introduce yourself to begin that relationship. And Mr. Matkins really just reiterated that importance. Before we move on to the presentation that you have prepared, I've heard a little something about some unique things that are about to happen at Pactolus, Mr. Matkins, and I wonder if you can help us learn about some things that are going to happen soon.
Yes, I would love to. So we've got actually two really unique and cool things happening at Pactolus right now and going into next school year. The first one is we are in the process of becoming a global school. So right now we are one of 3 schools in all of Pitt County. I like to brag about that. We are one of 3 schools in Pitt County that are considered a global school. And a lot of people ask me, well, what does it mean to be a global school? What does that entail? And it's really a wonderful opportunity for our students. And it sounds exactly it is exactly what it sounds like. It's a global education. So we take our normal curriculum from kindergarten through 8th grade, and we look and see how do we incorporate global aspects into that as well. We try to bring in the global lens with our students to make sure that they kind of see what the world has to offer. There are 10 global competencies that our teachers work with our students. Those global competencies can include self-awareness, curiosity, flexibility, respect for differences, effective communication. But we base everything off those 10 global competencies. And it's really about creating a well-rounded global citizen for the future. And it really provides our students an equitable lens as well. That's one thing that the global education is, is built upon, is that equitable lens as well. So those two, the global piece is just a wonderful thing that we can incorporate throughout all of our curriculum and our grade level. So that's the first thing that we have going on, is our global school piece. The second piece, and I'm equally excited about as well, is that we will officially be a dual language school come August 2021. And we will be one of 2 schools in the county that will be a dual language school. So you'll hear a little bit more about the dual language program in my presentation in a moment, but it's a unique opportunity where our kindergartners next year will learn their curriculum, both in Spanish and in English. And in every year after that will increase. We go up a grade level, and it will go from first grade, second grade on up. So that by the time the students leave us, they will have a unique set of skills that they can communicate in both Spanish and English. So they'll be biliterate, so they can read, write, all those good things in both Spanish and English. And it's a unique opportunity. I wish I had it when I was going through school, but our students will have that opportunity. There's a lot of research out there that talks about how exposing your students to 2 or more languages at a young age will essentially, in a very rudimentary way of thinking, but grow their brain. So it's a unique opportunity that we're excited that we'll be able to set our students apart from a lot of other students in the county, and we're excited to see what that program will do in the future.
We are excited for you. That really is such a unique opportunity. And parents, I hope you're excited about taking advantage of that opportunity, especially if you have a rising kindergartner. So Mr. Matkins, we don't want to wait any longer. You have a great presentation prepared so that we can see many different aspects and meet several different staff members of your school. So I'm going to turn it over to you to screen share and show everybody this presentation that you've got.
All righty. Thank you very much. Give me just a moment and I will share my screen. All right. Can you see it?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So my wonderful staff, they have, I wish I could take credit for this presentation, but my wonderful staff put this together, and it just hits on some pretty cool things that we've got going on here at Pactolus. So we'll kind of go over a little quick overview of Pactolus. Then, of course, you've had some discussions with me already. Then I'll let you meet some staff and students, and then you'll get to visit our different departments that we have here at Pactolus as well. So it's hit on this, but Pactolus is a K-8 school. We also provide a pre-K classroom. It's a unique opportunity for kids to be in a K-8 school. It's always been a fond area of my heart, but we get to have the kids in kindergarten, and if they stay with us, we are actually able to see them grow and learn and mature from kindergarten on up to 8th grade before they go to high school, and sometimes pre-K. As you see in these pictures right here, these individuals, they do not have masks on, but they were taken pre-COVID. That's a unique term, right? But they were taken pre-COVID, so that's why you see 0 social distancing and no mask there. All right, so this is just a little quote: never stop learning, for when we stop learning, we stop growing. And that's really a mindset that we have here at Pactolus. Like I said, being a K-8 school, being able to get a kid in pre-K or kindergarten and see them continue to grow. We love being able to do that for our students. So the first individuals I like to introduce you to are our office staff. And some of these are probably very familiar with our community because these ladies are the backbone of our school, and they have been here for a good amount of time. The first individual that we have up here is Miss Portia Morning. She is our secretary and payroll clerk, and she knows everybody and knows the community very well. So she is an individual that we lean on very heavily. Miss Lena Strong is our bookkeeper. She has also been here for a good amount of time, and she knows our community just as well. And then Miss Latanya Moore is our Power School data manager for those individuals that are looking to come in and register. That Miss Moore is the lady to talk to. But all three of those ladies have been here. They know our community. They love our community, and truly invested in what we have going on here. The last individual up here is Miss Jennifer Tebow. She is our community liaison and interpreter. Not many schools have a position, a staff member like Miss Tebow, so we're very fortunate to have her. But she is, of course, our interpreter, so she helps with our families that come in that are Spanish speaking. She is able to translate things for them. She also helps with our communication here from the school as well. She translates all of our emails and posters and flyers and all those good things. But she's also our community liaison. So she helps with our Latino family, making sure that they feel comfortable, that they have the support that they need to be successful at our school as well. So these four ladies, you see these ladies very often. They're here, there, and everywhere, but very, very important to our school. So like I said already, Pactolus is in the process of becoming a dual language school. We are going to be one of the few schools in the county that will have one of these. So these two ladies right here, Miss Dubis, she is one of our instructional coaches, and then Miss Sutherland, she will actually be our English teacher for the kindergartners for dual language. In the pictures over here, you can kind of see some pictures that show the dual language piece in a classroom. So I'll play this video for you right quick.
Hi, my name is Courtney Dubis. I am an instructional coach and a global school coordinator here at Pactolus. Pactolus is a global school that offers dual language immersion. We have international teachers from all across the globe that are here at Pactolus to teach our students every day. Currently, we have teachers from the Philippines, and next year we will be welcoming teachers from Chile and Colombia. These are Spanish-speaking teachers that will be part of our dual language program.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Sutherland. I'm a kindergarten teacher. Did you know Pactolus will be a dual language school next year? Our kindergarten friends will be able to learn in English and Spanish. We'll be using a 50-50 model of dual language, which means that one day they will be learning and instructed in English and the next in Spanish. I am so excited to be part of this program as the English teacher because I'll get to work hand in hand with our new international Spanish-speaking teachers to help meet our children's goals, needs, and inspire them to learn and grow.
There are many benefits for students who participate in a dual language immersion program. First is a sense of global awareness. These students will have exposure to the global competencies and will be able to build connections with students from all across the world.
Bilingual and biliterate. That means students will have proficiency in oral and the ability to read and write in Spanish by the end of 5th grade.
Also, students participating in dual language immersion programs have cognitive gains. These students have more mental flexibility, more engagement, and overall better academic performance.
We encourage you and your child to take advantage of this program at Pactolus and look forward to seeing you in the fall.
So if you can't tell, we're very, very proud of the dual language program that we have going here. These ladies also mentioned that we already have some international teachers here at Pactolus that helps us with the global piece, but we are bringing on two more staff members next year that will help out with the dual language program, of course, but also we'll be able to bring in that global awareness that we so desperately need. So once again, very excited about the dual language program that we have. All right, so our next piece here, we want to give you a quick tour of our school. We would love to be able to do this in person, of course, but with, of course, different guidelines and stuff, we've had to kind of rethink some things. But we have two wonderful students here, an 8th grader and a 7th grader that will give you a tour of Pactolus, so you can kind of see a little bit more of the ins and outs here. I want to kind of just hit on these pictures over here. As you can see, another example of how global is just apparent and evident throughout our school. So I will let these individuals take it over.
Hi, my name is Jaden Bond, and I will be taking you on a tour through Pactolus School.
Hello, my name is Tamaya, and I'm in the 7th grade. I'll also be your tour guide around Pactolus School. Pactolus School is a K through 8th grade school with preschool classes.
Now follow me to the Media Center. Welcome to our Media Center, where Ms. Raphael and Ms. Sparks will welcome you to books that you may like. We also have computers that help you research other books too. And the computers, you can also do projects that you haven't finished, or you can look up resources all around the school.
Down this hall is where you will find the kindergarten through 2nd grade classes. You will also find the music rooms, which is band and chorus. You'll also find down this hall is the ESL classrooms.
To the right of me is the front office. This is where the principal's and the nurse's office is. This is also where other people are that support our school.
Behind me, we have the trophy case, where our amazing students have achieved many things in life while at Pactolus. This is the art room where people get to show their artistic abilities.
Today is a great day at Pactolus School. To the right of me is the preschool classroom, and to the left of me is the computer lab and the 3rd to 5th grade hallway.
Down this hallway, we have our 6th through 8th wing and our gym. Hi, this is our cafeteria, where our cafeteria staff serve nutritious breakfast and lunch.
Thank you for joining us today while we toured our school. We hope that you enjoyed our time together.
So those individuals did an awesome job. One thing that a lot of families don't realize, but we are a pretty good sized school. To get from one side to the other, from kindergarten classroom to the 8th grade classroom, it does take a good amount of time. But we are fortunate enough here to be able to have our grade levels separated. So our kindergarten through 2nd grade, they're kind of separate. They're on their own wing from our older students. So that does help out with just trying to make sure that everybody's balanced.
Hi.
All right, so next we want to introduce you to some of our Encore classes. So we have Miss Patterson up here that's going to be art, and then we have our two PE teachers, Coach Cox and Coach Thomas.
Hi, my name is Miss Patterson. I'm the art teacher here at Pactolus. We're a K-8 school, so I teach elementary and middle school. In elementary, we focus on literature and artwork, see, think, and wonder. And in middle school, we work with drawing, painting, weaving, sculpture, and ceramics.
A unique opportunity that our students have here as well. We are one of very few elementary/middle schools that actually have a kiln. So our students are actually able to sculpt with clay, and then we have a kiln that will cure it, and students are able to take those wonderful pieces home. So then we have Coach Cox and Coach Thomas here to talk a little bit more about PE.
Hey everyone, Coach Cox here, and this is the Pactolus PE department. We like having fun and being physically active, and we also love getting the community involved. We do PE with the Tribe, where we invite the parents into the gym, and they do the activities with their student. We also do field day and the Kids Heart Challenge to help students with a bad heart to get better. And here's my coworker right here. He's going to introduce himself.
Hey guys, I'm Coach Thomas. I'm the lead teacher for the middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And we have a lot of fun in here in the gym, both here in the gym and up on the stage where we learn about health as well. So we have a PE component where we like to teach a lot of lifetime physical activities, as well as sports and games. With us being a global school, we like to tie those into their global, each sports and their games, global origins. All right. And when we up in health, one of our favorite things we teach is something that's actually something where you get to, something where you get to practice CPR and safety. All right. And this is actually a graduation requirement for you later on in high school. We also learn many things like personal communication skills. We also learn about the dangers of drugs and alcohol, and many other fun things in health that are important for you to know going forward.
Yeah, and we also have middle school athletics here, and as you can probably tell in the video, our facilities aren't able to support all of.
Looks like we're rebooting here. I'll stop it. What Coach Cox was going to finish saying there was our middle school sports for our middle school students, they actually go to Welcome and they kind of pair it with some other schools as well. Our facilities are not quite large enough to have basketball, and we don't have a football field and stuff like that, but our students still are afforded the opportunity to go to another school and participate. So our students still have that traditional middle school experience that we want them to have.
Hi, my name.
All right, so our next department we want to talk about is Ms. Cobb. Ms. Cobb is our wonderful school counselor here. She's going to give a little bit more insight of what goes on.
Hi, my name is Jeanette Cobb, school counselor at Pactolus. And some of the things that we offer here in the counseling department are individual as well as group counseling for students in need. We also provide social emotional lessons that are delivered both in the classroom as well as placed in an online format for students that are our online learners. We also create 504 plans for students that may be in need of accommodations. We coordinate with the high school counselors on a yearly basis to help smooth that transition for our students that are leaving here and moving on to the high school. Lastly, we also prepare the paperwork for students that may suffer from concussions. To see or hear about a lot of the things that we offer here at Pactolus, please feel free to visit our website. Thank you.
So to be a counselor in a K-8, your work is pretty busy to dealing with kindergartners and helping support them with social emotional things all the way up to 8th graders, helping them register for high school classes. So Ms. Cobb stays pretty busy around here with a wide variety of students that we have.
Hi, my name is Jeanette Cobb, school counselor.
All right, so our media center, we have Miss Raphael and Miss Sparks. Miss Raphael is our media coordinator, and then Miss Sparks is our media clerk.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Pactolus Media Center. My name is Miss Raphael, I'm the librarian, and this is...
I am her assistant, Miss Sparks.
We work together to do our best to get books out to students at Pactolus as well as devices. So this year, things are a little bit different in the Media Center. Instead of children coming to us for books, we are taking books to the children. So we have carts arranged for each grade level. And in the grade level carts, we have selected books which are appropriate for their age and reading level. We also have children requesting books. And when children make requests, we then put those books into a holding spot, and we take these books out to children in their classrooms on the day they receive their media Encore.
This last video down here, it just shows a little bit more about how students can request videos. I won't show that one, but the teachers and our media center work very diligently to make sure our students know how to request books. We believe here at Pactolus that the media center is the hub of the school. where our students can learn and grow. So we are always trying to increase our book collection and making sure that we include diversity and respect for differences with our book selection as well. All right, so the next piece here will be our music department. So we have Miss O'Neill that does orchestra, band, and a unique opportunity. I say that a lot here at Pactolus, but another unique opportunity that our students actually have a chance to take part in that no other school in the county has an opportunity to do, but steel drums. Miss O'Neill is a very avid, very cool, orchestra teacher and band teacher, but she also does steel drums with our community members as well and our students here. So I will show her video.
Hello, my name is Laura O'Neill, and I am the director of the Instrumental Music Department here at Pactolus. I have been teaching at Pactolus for 23 years. We offer orchestra, 4th through 8th grade, where kids can learn how to play the violin, viola, cello, or bass. The concert band, 6th through 8th grade, where kids can learn how to play flute, clarinet, saxophone, trumpet, trombone, or percussion. And the steel band, which students can begin at any age. The steel band consists of tenors, double seconds, cellos, and bass like orchestra voicings, but played on a drum made of steel. We play many concerts per year, go to competitions and festivals, and win multiple awards along the way. Come and join us on our musical journey here at Pactolus. I hope to see you in the 2021-2022 school year.
So our steel drums, they actually go up and down the East Coast, and they will compete with other organizations, not necessarily schools, but just organizations. And they have earned a lot of accolades along with that. And of course, as you saw in those pictures, our band and orchestra is very strong and vibrant here at Pactolus. Then we have Miss Smith, which is our chorus teacher.
Hi, I'm Kathy Smith, the choral director at Pactolus School. Here at Pactolus, we have no shortage of events for our students to participate in. We perform several times each year. Our annual Christmas production always brings a full house. Students can participate in county-wide events, such as the Pitt County All-County Chorus, or even audition for state events, such as the North Carolina Honors Chorus, or even the North Carolina All-State Chorus. We provide opportunities to compete in music festivals at King's Dominion or Busch Gardens. Each year, our chorus family competes at the Music Performance Adjudication at Campbell University. Another big event that the choral department sponsors is our Living Wax Museum. This gives students a chance to shine as individuals and gives them memories that will last a lifetime. Our spring concert gives us an opportunity to celebrate our 8th graders and all of the accomplishments that we've had for the year. As you can see, we are a family. Music is a part of who we are. It has been proven that group singing helps improve your mental health and physical well-being. Students show personal growth, connect with others, and have the experience of a lifetime.
So both these ladies do a fantastic job of trying to promote their programs, and they do a bang-up job of that. One thing that we really try to make sure is evident for our students that even though we are a pre-K through 8th grade school, a lot of times people have the misconception of, since it's a K-8 school, that they do not have the same opportunities that other schools do. But these teachers do a fantastic job of showing and displaying that even though we are a K-8 school, we have the same opportunities and options for our students to find their niche and find their opportunities.
Hello,
Hi.
my name.
So the next individuals here are our AIG teachers / Go Grow teachers.
Hello, my name
extra hands-on science and social studies, and sometimes even robotics.
All right, so that's our AIG teachers. And we're getting to the end of our presentation. But one thing that we did want to share with everybody is kind of what our staff and students are saying about Pactolus. So this last video right here is just to really show some things that we've got going on here.
When I think of Pactolus, I think of what a awesome family environment it is, and the community that we have with our kids here, and how close of a relationship we have with our kids because we get to teach them for so long.
Hello, my name is Daniel Cobbs. I am one of the custodians here at Pactolus Elementary. We have the best staff here at Pactolus, and that's the reason why I love to come here to work at Pactolus. And another thing, I love to encourage kids to do better in life.
There are so many great things about Pactolus, but the one that stands out the most is we are just one big happy family.
What I like about Pactolus is the appreciation that the teacher gives you. The teachers will work very hard to get you through every obstacle through this school, no matter how hard or easy it is.
My favorite thing about Pactolus is that the teachers are very patient with us.
Wow, when I think of Pactolus, what it means to me each day is coming from, transferring from Greensboro, from a school that I taught at 22 years, that both my daughters went to. That school became family. That school was, we all worked together, we all bonded together and supported each other. And taking a leap of faith, you know, when I was, was interviewed by the team here, I started feeling that again, like I found another school that made me feel that way. So when I got in, I remember the very first day I walked in, not knowing what I was going to do, immediately I was made to feel welcome. I was made again to feel like family. And I found that out and kept going, and people here really do care about you. And there are people that want to know how you're doing every day, and people that make me laugh every day, and they care about you. So I really do enjoy coming here every day. I know people here work just as hard as I do. We care about the kids, we care about each other, and we know teaching is not a great paid profession, and we're looked at a lot. But being around the people here that care about us, not just as teachers, but also as individuals, that made me feel good. So I did find a second home, and I'm very glad that I came here to become part of the Pactolus family.
Hello, everyone. I love Pactolus School because we have good leadership, we have great teachers, and we have excellent students. I love interacting with the children and the parents, and I think Pactolus is a great school, one of the many great schools in Pitt County. So one day you can come and visit us at Pactolus.
All right, so the last couple of videos that I want to show you is really about how we work together as a school. That last video kind of showed and hinted on that a little bit, but now kind of want to take it to the next step and really show you how we all come together as a school to make sure that we provide the best experience for our students.
Pactolus, our teachers focus on our students and providing them with the tools to be successful. In order to provide our students with the best education, our teachers participate in professional learning communities, referred to as PLCs, where they share ideas, resources, and data on a weekly basis. During PLCs, teachers collaborate, discuss best practices for teaching, and adjust instruction to meet all students.
Uh-oh. Well, we had an issue there, but the video just continues on and shows you different opportunities that our teachers take part in to make sure that we're providing the best situation for our students. And that is the end of our tour. And to send you all off, we got one last video.
We
So that is just a little bit about Pactolus.
Thank you so much for such a great representation of your school. It was wonderful to meet staff and see spaces. There's definitely a lot of excitement there at Pactolus. Mr. Mackins, before we close out our tour, I wonder if there are any parting words you'd like to leave with parents who are watching this tour today.
I hope that through our tour and just the conversation, I hope our families can see that, you know, Pactolus is a wonderful school. I'm biased, but it's a wonderful school that we really do work hard to provide our students the best education in order for them to be successful in high school, after high school, and when they become an adult. That's something that we take very seriously here, is really how do we provide the best opportunities for our students. And hopefully that was shown through our tour today.
Wonderful. And families who are watching, I know if you have more questions about Pactolus, Mr. Mackins would be happy to answer them through phone calls or emails. And of course, you can reach out to Parents for Public Schools of Pitt County. We're happy to connect you with those who can answer your questions as you make the best choice for your child's education next year. Thank you for watching, and everyone have a great day.